Hi guys, welcome to Jo's Crafty Cauldron and my first crafting podcast. So I've been a little bit quiet for the last 2 weeks and if you've watched my previous videos you'll realise that I've been doing a lot of Harry Potter videos and unboxings, mainly because I've not been doing anything crafty, unfortunately. So I did my holiday crafting and now I'm gonna do my first podcast episode. So this is probably gonna be a bit of a short one anyway, because I've been doing just one thing and so that'll probably be quite quick to say. So if you watch my previous holiday crafting video, I've kind of shown you already sort of works in progress, planned projects, things like that I never actually did any of, and also those projects I've kind of put a bit of a stop on those. I've not actually done any more on those at all, so I'm gonna just start fresh with what I've started to do now, and then I've got some things that I've got to fatten my stash of craft stuff. So I've been doing crochet for the last few days. Since Wednesday I started doing this. So I've actually, one of my relatives is expecting a baby in June, and I know that his wife-to-be is a Harry Potter fan and she is a Hufflepuff. So I kind of took inspiration from a Pinterest post that I saw that was a patchwork sort of Hogwarts house quilt. It had the 4 houses in patchwork and it called colours in patchwork, and then it had the Hogwarts logo in the middle. So kind of taking inspiration from that, I'm sort of doing a crochet patchwork Hufflepuff baby blanket. So what I have got is I've got 6 balls of wool, just double knit, so nice and simple. So I've got 6 balls of that, with the idea that I think I've worked out I'm doing 5-inch squares of just double crochet US terminology, treble crochet UK terminology, and so I'm just doing simple squares like this, just a simple square. So that's it, nothing overly ambitious. And so basically I've worked out that I was a bit like, I wanted it to be substantial enough in size that it wouldn't be used for 5 minutes and then forgotten about. So I'm doing it 42 squares big, which can then be used as a swaddling blanket. It can be used as a buggy blanket. I'm trying to think what else was on the list. But yeah, so basically a fairly sizable thing. So yeah, so basically she's a Hufflepuff, and so my thinking was that she'd hopefully will like it. No one else will necessarily understand the point of it, and they might look at it and go, that's a bit odd, it's yellow and black and grey and probably not the nicest colours for a baby, but I'm hoping that she'll see the significance of it and she'll like it. So basically I will show you what I've done. So I've started on about Wednesday and I've done 3, 6, 7. I'm on my 8th square at the moment, so this is actually quite efficient for me. And so basically the colours I've used, or I've got so far, let me check I've got the correct band. No, that's the wrong band. Is that the correct band? Yes. So they're just price wise double knit, so nothing fancy. So we've got the first one is shade 1740 dye 57007, which is mustard colour. We've got mustard. I'm just going to pop these back in there while I go. We've then got black, which is shade 48, dye number 56846, and then that's just black. So again, that's the same brand. Then the one I'm currently doing, which is attached to my crochet hook. I'm using 4mm crochet hook, so it's a yellow colour, and so this is shade 80 dye 57007 in Buttermilk. Then we have, in terms of other grey ones, we've got a light grey, which is shade 49 dye 56846 in Clerical. I don't know what Clerical is. Oh, I forgot to say, so these are 100% acrylic. 100 gram, approximately 320 yards. So that's light grey. We've then got dark grey, again, same brand. Shade 29, dye 55967, shade dark grey. And then finally, we've got slightly different brand, so it's Baby Glitz Double Knit, and this is shade 101 dye 55832 in Lemon. So that's got glitter in it, which you probably can't see in the camera, especially not in this lighting. So that's those. So I've got 6 of those, and yeah, so the idea is that I'll do double crochet US for 42 squares, and then I'll patchwork it in the different colours, and then I've still got to decide how I'm going to do the edging, how I'm going to finish that. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with that one, and that is sort of the only progress I've made. So it's not a half object yet, it's just it's a whip, so it's a work in progress, which they're expecting in June. So fingers crossed, if I keep up at the rate I'm going at the moment, we should be fine. What I'm planning on doing is, along with that, is I'm going to then get them, there's a brand over in the UK called Jellycat that does like little cuddly toys, sort of mainly for babies. And so I'm going to get a badger version of that. The reason why I'm saying all this on camera is because I highly doubt that my cousin's fiance is going to be watching this at all, let alone before June this year. So I'm confident that she won't see this. So she won't know, and it won't ruin the surprise, which is fine. So basically that is it for my works in progress. I've got no half objects. I've got no finished objects. And so the final thing really to cover is fattening up my supplies. So I have actually I've ordered a lot of beads from Bead Stampede. I'll put a link below, which is an online bead shop. So I've bought a lot of Delicas, size 11 Delicas, to do various projects, including I had actually bought them to do Easter sort of gifts and stuff for people, but they haven't arrived. I'm fairly certain they're at the post office depot, which is annoying because I wasn't here to get them. So I think they technically have arrived, but they haven't because they're at the depot and I haven't had a chance to go and get them yet. So I'm sort of waiting to be actually free to go and collect them, and then I can do some stuff, which might be too late because it's now Tuesday the 11th? 10th? Tuesday the 10th? Oh, I don't know, I'm so confused by dates. Yeah, so basically Easter Sunday is this Sunday, so I might be spending Good Friday doing a lot of bead work, but that's fine. So I'm doing lots of beadwork possibly, which I enjoy, so that's okay. I was just hoping to have it slightly earlier than this, and that I wouldn't be doing it this close to a deadline. Anyway, so I'm expecting those. Hopefully they are at the post office depot, and I'll go and get them, and then I can start on that. Other than that, sort of more beading stuff. Sorry, it's all on the floor. Really unorganised. I need a table, really, but it's over there. So I went to the range this weekend. I went and I met up with my best friend and we went a little bit shopping. And so we went to the Range, which is like a homeware, craft, everything store. So I bought a few beads. I buy so many beads in there. And sequins. So I don't know why I got these. I got these sequins because I love them. I love the colour. So you've got sort of a minty greeny colour. You've got a silver colour. You've got purple. And you've got, is that navy? Kind of a navy-ish. I don't know if it says what colours they are. No. But I thought they were just, it was just a really nice colour combination. And I thought, well, I'll think of something to make with these. I don't know what, but I'll think of something. But it was really nice. It kind of was, it's mermaidy. I like it, mermaidy. So I got them from the Range. I think they were $1.99, maybe. Oh. Then I got some, these, I think these are all actually the brand Craft Mania. Yes. Oh, I bought more sequins. These are just basic sequins by the look of it. I can't remember how much these were. But again, I'm going very much for the green kind of colour. Just trying to make it so you can actually see all of those. So again, we've got sort of varying shades of green and blue in those. Not sure how much they were. They might have been £1 because they're like the basic range. And then the rest of my items are all Craft Mania. So we've got jewellery beads, which I'm going for a bit of a colour theme in these purchases today. The other day even. So we've got some different colours there. So we've got sort of a beige, metallic-y beige, lilac, mint green, dark pink, light pink, mid pink, baby blue, a different shade of lilac, kind of a periwinkle blue, and then a white. So we've got those. So just jewellery beads. And then fairly similar colours. In here is another one. I think these are $1.99 as well. There's actually under here there is white as well. But again, similar colours. But the difference in these ones is that you've got big ones and little seed beads opposite each other in there. So that was $1.99. And then the last thing I got was again similar style pot. But this was the sort of beige rose gold assortment, which I thought was quite nice. I just happened to lift up the other one and it was right underneath. So I got those. And then the last thing I got, which is wool. Again, I got it at the same place as I got all of those from. So it's called Splash DK. So this is again 100% acrylic, shade 884, dye 51178, in the colour Embers, which I thought was quite nice, just sort of burgundy, greys, some, oh, is that purpley? Purpley kind of colours. So I got that, and then I got just a plain, let's see what it's called, terracotta. It doesn't look very terracotta to me. It's kind of a dark terracotta / burgundy. So this is shade 379, dye 56846, and again that's basically the same brand as those other ones were. So I just thought that they were quite a nice colour combo. If I was thinking, I'm really thinking about doing socks at the moment. I've not actually started any of these pairs of socks. I just keep thinking about them and buying wool for like cuffs and heels, heel and cuff, and then the main of it. I keep buying these. I haven't yet knitted any, but I'm hoping that what I might do is if I get that one done quite quickly, then I can do these, because obviously these have no deadline other than winter in however many months, whereas that obviously has a deadline. So that, I believe, is everything that I've bought. That's everything I'm kind of doing at the moment. So this is quite a short sort of initial podcast, but hopefully in a couple of weeks I will do another one. Obviously that will be entirely dependent on if I've actually done anything, which hopefully I will have got further along with the blanket, but it might just be a case of I end up showing you the pile of squares I've reached by that point. So it might not actually be that exciting at all. And so yes, so that is, excuse me, that is everything from me for this podcast. It's quite a short episode, but hopefully next time there'll be a little bit more for me to talk about, and yes, so we shall see. But I will see you guys all later.